In a matter of hours, these deadly tornadoes, some of the worst that we've seen in decades, took mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, friends and neighbors, even entire communities.
President Obama speaking there. He is coming to Alabama tomorrow to get a first-hand look at the destruction left by those killer tornadoes.
And the death toll unfortunately continues to rise. In Alabama alone, at least 194 people were killed.
And as you know, one of the hardest hit areas was Tuscaloosa, home to the University of Alabama, and tonight it's a city in need of help. That's
right. Fox 10 News reporter Matt Barentine was on the ground in Tuscaloosa last night. He joins us live with the latest. Matt?
Yeah, Bob, and to put this into some kind of perspective, there are 36 deaths inside the city limits of Tuscaloosa. That's been confirmed so far. Hurricane Ivan killed 24 people across the entire U.S., and 600 people have also been injured by this storm as it moved through. Now, this was the nightmare scenario, a strong, monstrous, violent tornado that cut across urban areas and did so during the heat of the day. Now, check out what we've got here around us right now. This is Hargrove Road, about mile and a half, 2 miles south of the campus of University of Alabama. This is one of the hard-hit areas. You can see a lot of destruction. You also see a lot of traffic. Folks have been walking around all day. They've also been driving through here all day. A lot of the traffic has been rerouted because other roads are closed off, and that is why the traffic is so thick here. There are not very many arteries for people to travel on here this afternoon and this evening in Tuscaloosa. Now, of all the neighborhoods we had a chance to visit today, we did get a chance to check out some of the microcosms, the sort of effects of this storm and what it did to even just small communities like one that is just 1 block over from where I'm standing right now. The historic community of Victory Gardens in Tuscaloosa is just one street, but it tells quite a tale. At first, the damage from the killer tornado is limited to trees and power lines, but as you go further, the damage gets worse. By the end of the short street, every home is decimated. Some of these homes were 2 stories. John Petrovic's house sits about halfway down. His wife and his kids were inside as the twister roared through.
If this house had been 2 or 3 down, I think my family would have been sucked out into the wind.
For some, the first look at what happened is the hardest.
When you come out, it's really eye-opening just to see everything that happened and just how many people are really affected by it. It's tough to deal with.
Anthony and Monica Hawley left their home moments before the storm struck. They didn't know what they would return to. So many trees blocked their way, just getting to the house was difficult. One of those trees crashed right into their bedroom.
Normally I'm in here. Matter of fact, normally I'm in here across the bed.
Right where all this fell down.
Right where all this fell down.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. That I can truly say. I'm blessed. House, it can be repaired, redone. Everybody is okay in my family. That's all I care about. But it's just hard to see.
Hard to see because in one fateful day, everything here changed.
This community would never be the same.
We're going to get through.
Yeah.
We'll get through. I'm positive,
And checking out some of the apartment buildings here along Hargrove Road. These are obviously very strong brick structures, but nonetheless, the tornado ripped the roofs off and still did damage to the bricks themselves, and in some places tearing them off and tearing them apart. Just a lot of destruction here across the town. A lot of folks are going to have issues with housing, with cleanup especially. Another irony here tonight is that the Public Works building where all the trucks were housed, the garbage trucks, that sort of thing, was hit very hard by this storm as well. So they're going to have a difficult time getting all the debris off the streets because they don't have any trucks to tow them around just yet. Hopefully some will be brought in from elsewhere. But for now, that's what's going on here tonight in Tuscaloosa. We are going to have more updates coming up throughout the show and also tonight on Fox 10 News at 9 p.m.